Alright. Money Game Part 3 by REN came out about 8 days ago as of recording this. First two parts I just listened to. I'm going right into the part 3 right after those. So I like those a lot. Don't have a rating yet. I'm gonna have to see what part 3 has in store. Maybe it continues from here. Who knows? It probably will eventually. Especially if this one's popular. This one's 9 minutes long. Oh, I'm probably gonna like this one. Gonna start it like that. That's exactly what I was hoping, was something like this. All right, it's gonna be epic. Let's go. Oh, it's the guy with the hood. Looks like REN. Is it REN under the hood this time? Oh. I see they've upgraded their style of videos. Still in the same vein though, with the pauses and camera moving around and stuff. But now there's 2 masks. Uh-oh. Okay, that one's definitely REN. Yeah. Yeah, that's REN.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him.
I got a child? Wait, is that a child? Yeah, it's a child. Or a very small person. Got him in a mask too. Everybody's in the mask.
Listen here, son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share, not yet.
He is very experimental with this one. And I very much enjoy experimental music. It's going nuts. Definitely a very chaotic end to the money game.
An adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18 and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32 moves.
I don't even know where to stop on this one. It's just going crazy. It's like I've never heard people rap on top of like old style piano before in this weird bard style. I don't know how I feel about it. I know I like it, but I don't know why.
In grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. 35, he gets a call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion.
Has he been counting this whole time and I just haven't noticed? He's like, I knew he was counting earlier, but now he's in the 30s.
Heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
More people with the masks. And they got lots of string instruments. I think this is going to be a good one. I think it's about to get crazy. He really likes wheelchairs.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him. And it's a version of she. And it's a version of you. There's no escaping.
This is like a musical piece, like a movement, man. This ain't like no pop music you'd hear on the radio. This isn't something that you like, you know, party to. This is something you sit down, you listen to it, and you like take in what he's saying and like what he's offering here. It's beautiful. I like this. Usually like it when music has different parts to it.
The blame, the way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Call the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy, community it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
This is like a play. Like you'd go to a theater and watch. That's a vibe I'm getting from it. Like you sit down in an audience and watch this.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
Now it's gonna be raining inside. They tripped the fire sprinklers. How's this gonna end?
45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Did he do it? Did he do it? I don't think he did it. Whatever's in those last 4 seconds, I'm not going to find out. I'm ending it here. I don't think that was the end. I think there is going to be a part 4. But if that is the end, that's a good way to end it. Because that means that he really did pull that trigger. I give it an 11 out of 10. Just for creativity. And like not caring what the basic norms of songwriting is for the radio. Definitely gonna keep up with REN in the future. That part 2, I might put that in my playlist. 'Cause that's a good one.